AITA for wearing white to my wedding? I recently got married to the love of my life. J. We had a perfect wedding. Except for one thing. My MIL's freak out when she saw my dress. When we had gone dress shopping, I invited her and I found my perfect dress. My husband's family has a tradition of always wearing blush dresses on their wedding day. They told me about this before, and I respectfully said I would wear whatever color dress my perfect dress was. Once I finally found it, it was white. Mill asked me to ask if they could alter it to make it blush, or to find a new dress if they couldn't. I said I would ask, but if they couldn't, then that was that. Long story short, they couldn't, and I showed up to my wedding in a white dress. All through the ceremony Mill was seething. During the reception, she pulled me aside and asked why my dress was white. I told her that I didn't want to find a new dress and they couldn't alter it. She said it was a tradition, and she was disappointed that I had broke it. Jay also said that he was disappointed when I walked down the aisle in a white dress. Was I the asshole for this? I could have just changed my dress. Jay also said that he was disappointed when I walked down the aisle in a white dress. Wow, what a memory to have of your wedding day. NTA. Jay also said that he was disappointed when I walked down the aisle in a white dress. I would be heartbroken if my fiancé said he was disappointed by me walking down the aisle. You should be able to walk down the aisle in a trash bag and have him still be exhilarated. NTA. Mill is massively, and your husband is too, for not backing you up. Also, you could hit back and say that your family has a tradition of wearing white. NTA. Your husband is the biggest though, for what he said. Tell your husband if he wanted someone in blush so bad he should have worn it. It's his family tradition, not yours. Edit. NTA. Whoa. Your new husband told you he was disappointed when he saw you walk down the aisle? WTF. NTA. But your Mill and husband are. NTA. But good lord, what have you married into? NTA. If it's such a big tradition of DH's side, then he should have worn a blush dress to keep it going. NTA. But be wary of a man who says he was disappointed about your dress color as you walk down the aisle to marry him. The only appropriate feeling when you are about to marry the love of your life is joy and excitement. If the color of your dress can distract your groom as he sees you walking down the aisle, then his priorities are all wrong. You're his wife and he should be supporting you here, not his overbearing mother. NTA. Tradition is just peer pressure from dead people. You should never have to follow it. And it's your wedding. They have no say. Fuck peer pressure. Especially from dead people XD. If it's that important to them, they could have bought your dress lol. NTA. Just say it's your family tradition to wear white lol. NTA. Can't imagine telling the person I'm about to marry that I'm disappointed when she walked down the aisle. Get a grip, dude. NTA. Why is it a tradition that they wear blush? I am just being nosy. NTA. You are not automatically beholden to your husband's family traditions, which I'm pretty skeptical of anyhow. Kind of a red flag from your husband. NTA. Your in-laws and your husband are all ridiculous and rude. How awful. He said he was disappointed seeing you walk down the aisle. I'd be questioning that marriage hardcore. NTA. And that's really sad that your husband was disappointed when he saw you. WTH. NTA. Your husband could have worn blush if the tradition was that important to him. NTA. I wonder what's left to come. I'd have kept the dress and changed the groom. I can't believe he said he was disappointed to see you walk down the aisle in a white dress. That's just mean. And probably coached by the monster-in-law. 2. I seriously doubt my husband knows blush is even a color. NTA. NTA. What are these people on? It's a minor family tradition that's not even your family tradition. I'm glad you had a dress you loved and felt beautiful in. I'm sorry that your husband felt it was appropriate to spoil your memories by saying he was disappointed to see you at the end of the aisle. I know that's not quite what he said, but that's how it would come across to me. He needs to decide if he loves you more than he wants to keep his mom happy. NTA. This isn't any of your Mills business. If this truly was important to your husband, and not something he's mentioning after the fact to keep the peace with his mother, then he would have expressed that before and you two could have discussed it together privately and been in united front on your wedding day.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.